crazy. I tell people all the time, some people don't get a chance to actually know the person you idolize.
Right.
I know him and he's my idol.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, that's the truth. Some people don't never, I just stay, and I work up, up under these people and I just stay humble, let God do the rest.
Hey, what's up? It's the one and only Arthur Brand, Miss Telling Like It Is. And right now we are doing a studio tour, and we're sitting here with the legendary Houston producer and engineer, Mr. Harvey Love of Finesse Music Group, FMG. So why don't you go ahead and, kind of give a little background for those who may not know.
Right.
Just tell everybody who you are and what you're about, some of the things you've accomplished.
I'm Harvey Love, the Come Down King. You probably know my work, even when you don't know my name, you still gonna hear me out there. So I'm a producer. I started out as actually a rapper, which is crazy. A lot of people don't even know that, but I started out I was rapping. My first gig was ever was DJing, but I started out, professionally rapping with Big Mello and the Bone Hard Productions. You know what I'm saying? So we was on Rap A Lot or whatever, and I was DJing / rapping on the album, whatever. So I had a mentor in the group, which is crazy to see. He was introduced to me by Big Mello. I met Big Mello while we were going to Madison High School. Okay. So, I pretty much patterned my whole career, even to this day, after Crazy C. Crazy C was doing these tracks that was unbelievable. I mean, I just, so I was like, man, I want to do like, I want that. I love music. I grew up, DJing actually for my mother in the cafe. I had been DJing since like 8 years old. So I wanted to, produce the kind of music that make people move or whatever. And I had that experience in knowing like, okay, this is what makes a move, but I didn't know how to make it. So watching Crazy C, pretty much taught me how to do that or whatever. So I did long story short, it went into doing a couple songs for Big Mello while we were on Rap A Lot and all of that. And so kind of got my wings because I got I wanted to get the same keyboard Crazy C got. So I got that keyboard, and after Rap A Lot, I went and with a group called the Wasp Nest. So we did, and so I actually got my wings producing them because I produced the whole thing. I was the in-house producer for the Wasp Nest. So once I did that, my name kind of started getting out there, whatever, and the Screwed Up Clique was, really jumping in too as well. Lil Kiki was, was doing his thing, and Big Pokey was doing his thing, whatever. But they hadn't come out with records yet or whatever. And so Kiki had just came out when we came out, though. We came out pretty much the same time, but Big Pokey hadn't.
Around what year was that?
This was pretty much around 98, because Kiki had dropped when we dropped. We dropped like right around 96, 97. Right. You know what I'm saying? We dropped the same day. We actually dropped the same day as Kiki's first album. So it was kind of, that Don't Mess with Texas. No. We were down, whatever. Okay. But we dropped the same day, though. It actually happened on the same Tuesday. That's when records used to come out on Tuesday.
Yes.
So
for those, let me stop you.
No doubt. For
those of y'all who don't know, like what he just said, that's the day that you go purchase like your new music is like the Tuesdays. The industry, like
exactly.
The game, it don't do that no more. But that is the original
new
day.
Music Tuesday.
Yes, it wasn't no New Music Monday. Like the hashtag says, it was Tuesday.
It was Tuesday.
For those of you that are musically inclined,
exactly,
you would know that song.
Exactly. And you probably wouldn't know about Southwest Wholesale. You probably wouldn't know that. So. Anyway, we dropped when we dropped our first album. That's when Kiki dropped his first album or whatever. So, they was doing his thing, we were doing our thing or whatever. But Big Pokey was still doing like the freestyles and all of that on the screw tapes. So, we hooked up and all of that, and we actually it was a song called that's still real popular right now. It's a classic or whatever. It's called Who That Mad, Who That Talking Down. So, and the way that song came about was Big Steve, which was in the Wasp Nest with us. I was producing for him or whatever, and we went to Screw House and did a screw dub, and Big Pokey didn't even know who we were. It was like, y'all rappers or whatever. We laughed, like, man, he didn't know who we were or whatever. But we didn't take that personal. We was just like, we gotta make sure when we leave here,
yeah, he know who y'all are.
everybody do. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is, so when I did, when we did or whatever, everybody, we got cool and everybody worked or whatever. I put on a track, and Big Pokey and Big Steve freestyle to it or whatever, and that was their freestyle. So.
Okay. All right. So you mentioned that you have the record "Who That Talking Down."
Right.
So that's I would consider that to be like a pioneer record for the Houston music scene.
It is. That was actually the record that got a major deal with Universal. So that kind of really put me out there. Got the radio play, and what's amazing is I still get publishing today every 90 days from that record, and I mean like 2000. You know what I'm saying? So and it's been like 16 years. That's how how much of a classic. I tell people today, when you get a classic, you'll know because the publishing checks steady roll. That's right. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes a classic, not because it's jamming.
That's right. So with that being said, why don't we jump into that real quick?
Yes, indeed. I love to play.
Folks know who you are.
Yeah, for sure. But this is Who That Mad, Who That Talking Died. So let me bring it back. Let me bring it back to you so you can make sure.
And just so y'all know, like, he's been doing this for 20 plus years. He's worked with all the legends from Screw to Kiki to, you said Pokey.
Yes, indeed.
ESG. Yes, so he is like, I guess you could say he has the Texas sound. If you still want that Texas sound, come check him out, FMG Studios.
Yes, indeed.
So, here we go.
I said, who that, man? Who that talking loud? Mad cause the ballers from the south showing pops to ride. Me and my partners, we climb, we put it down. Roll, but not out of control, shit swole. A hustler out that boss nest click. Chris Moore, the king, Grandpappy be the lead. See these haters kinda fit and they know it. They go diamond rings, keep the whole downstairs blowing. And I keep on. Ace of drink in the soda, I'm the mothership roller and precise rhyme roller. Then it's over, it's me and that pole. We done told you mobbing just like a soldier in a big old Range Rover. Humvee, keep 'em wanting me, Big Steve. Track records gon' show I'm a runner in the street with a trick up my sleeve. Love the best of weed and $1 million stacks. What the fuck a nigga need? Who that? Man, who that talking loud? Man, cause the ballers from the south showing pops around. Who that? Man, who that talking loud? Man, cause the ballers from the south showing pops around. Who that? Man, who that talking loud?
Hey.
It's amazing how they still race the club today.
They mad or not? But yeah, so that's definitely, like I said, a pioneer record. So from that, I'm sure a lot more doors opened up.
Yes,
and,
indeed. Yes, indeed.
And like you said, you have a Lifetime Achievement Award now, right?
Exactly.
So kind of talk about how you felt when you got that.
Well, I mean, it just blew me away. I received a call from these from a lady named Miss Jacqueline White. They were doing the Down South Hip Hop Awards, and they were letting me know that hey, you're gonna be honored at this award show. I never a lot of people, hey, Harvey Love, I love your beats, I love your beats, or whatever, but it was pretty much vocal. It wasn't something that was tangible. I could put on the mantle and say, hey, this is an achievement. I mean, never. I've always got like basketball trophies and all kind of different drama, speech, school trophies or whatever, but never something like that that I love so much, something that I would have done for free, what I'm saying, to be awarded for it, that's truly, truly an honor, and it just keeps me going.
That's great. Alright, yeah, I'm still here with Mr. Harvey Love, posted up on the block, because that's what we do in the hood,
indeed.
You know what I'm saying? But anyways, why don't you go ahead and, just kind of tell everybody what you have going on now, some of the projects that you're working on, and who you're working with.
Well, I'm currently working with a lot of different artists. I'm working with, I just did a real good song for Lil Kiki. He just put out his ABA album, the album before the album, and it's called Laughter and Tears. That's a real high one. I'm working on a lot of stuff with ESG. ESG is pretty much over here, like almost daily. What I'm saying? Lil Kiki's here a lot as well, but I'm working with ESG on his record. He has a real nice record coming out, and so I have a lot of good work on there. I'm working
Are you
with
doing any work with his child, with his son?
with Bryson.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
that
boy
boy
Bryson.
For sure.
Yeah, 'cause he's super talented.
For sure,
super
but
talented.
for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. I'm definitely working with him. He's real good. You know, I watched him. You know, almost from a baby in the game. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm real proud of what he's doing, and I'm working with him as well. And working with a lot of different artists right now. And I'm also, you know, doing my own record, and it's called the Come Down King. So I produced the whole record. You know, me and a friend of mine named Deuce Jacko. He is a monster producer. So,
Are you rapping on this?
yes, indeed.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. One man gang.
Dusting off the shoes, huh?
yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I have to. I can't put it down. So I'm doing that as well. So I'm doing a lot of things. You know, staying busy. You know, I'm not gonna let it go.
Okay.
That's all I got. Is that
So
music.
I do have one more question for you.
Yes,
as
indeed.
far as like, you know, you're considered a legend in the game.
Right.
So with the state of hip hop and the music industry, you know, at this point in time, like, how do you feel about it?
I'm one of the ones that, you know, I hate that music, you know, it doesn't get its fair shake, you know, in a lot of times or whatever, because it gets misrepresented a lot, you know. I also, with that being said, I also hate for people to say, well, you know, all these new youngsters, they don't know how to, you know, they don't know how to rap, they're not artists or whatever. That's not true, because you do have some that are real good artists, you know. It's just, you know, a lot of times music gets misrepresented, and social media has made it to where so many people think that they are artists or whatever, and they get popular, and they, you know, they drop out music or whatever, and, you know, the music that gets popular sometimes is the one that, you know, because of the popularity of the artist, that's what's being heard or whatever. Whereas you hear a lot of different artists that are just not out there like that or whatever, that are still real good artists. So to say that they're not really, you know, these youngsters are not good artists, that's not really true, because I have a studio. I see them night and day. Right. They come in here and they lighten it up, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. So there's not, you know, it's kind of like both sides. It's just like when you hear something and you say that, hey, they're not doing this or whatever. Well, you just haven't heard the right people, because, you know, let's look at like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. You know, you have people that are out there. Drake. You know what I'm saying? These are for young people that, you know, that are really making, you know, noise. You know, and are really good rappers or whatever. Whereas now, with that being said, you know, without me sounding like, you know, like a hater or somebody or whatever, you know, a lot of times you have good producers that do carry these artists. You know, I mean, you know, just good, you know, you listen to the track that, you know, where a lot of times you don't even understand what the artist is saying. He's not really talking about too much. I get it, whatever, you know, because back in the day, and I'm sure a lot of people can attest to this, you know, when, you know, sometimes like, okay, you got artists like K. Reno. Right. Sometimes, you know, in a show, they will cut the music completely off. There's no production going on, and he could take an acapella and rock the crowd.
I witnessed it, so he's telling the whole truth.
Exactly.
Okay?
So you know, these young, a lot of these young artists or whatever, if they would have cut the track off,
they can't do that.
You know what I'm saying, you wouldn't hear them at all. You know what I'm saying? So you wouldn't be trying to hear them at all. So that's my deal, you know. But whereas, you know, you still have youngsters that can still do that though today.
Right.
So yeah.
Okay. So with all of that being said, I completely agree with everything he just said, as a matter of fact. But with that being said, why don't you go ahead and give your contact information and your social media to where people can reach you, just in case anybody wants to come down here and you know, come record with you.
And I also want to mention, before I do, I also want to mention one more person that I'm definitely, because he's with me. You know, FMG is me and Tall D.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're the only two. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What's up, bro? You know what I'm saying? You know, but yeah, Tall D is my brother. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, I'm actually working with his record, and he has a monster record as well. So I wanted to, you know, say that, because usually he would be here, you know, and he's just out taking care of some other business right now. But he would be right here. You know, I told him you guys were coming. He just wasn't able to make it. So my social media is at Harvey Love. That's HARVEYLUV, and yeah, that'll come up. My Twitter, my Instagram. You can find me on LinkedIn. Wherever there's social media, I'm there. You know, the name of the game is to meet them where they are, for real. And so at FMG Studios, same deal. FMG Studios with the S on the end. The name of my company is Finesse Music Group. Finesse is spelled FANESS. Music Group. So holla at me. You know what I'm saying? If you see me on Facebook and you see Harvey J. Kelly, I do that for a reason, because a lot of people, you know, I have are just my friends, you know, and they knew me before all of this, you know, and so I just wanted to keep it real on there. And Harvey Love is still gonna, you know, gonna raise up, and you'll know who that is anyway. So that's what's up.
Well, I just want to say thank you
Okay.
for letting Miss Tell It Like It Is.
For sure, for sure, for sure.
You know, check out your studio and all this.
Yes.
Thank you for kicking it with us.
Yes,
and letting us
indeed.
kick it with you.
Glad, man.
So,
Anytime,
nice to get some of
anytime.
this, you know, these vibes, this legendary.
Yes,
you know,
indeed.
love and all,
Yes,
all-
indeed.
eh.
And K Nice knows, you know what
Yes,
I'm saying?
and
For real.
you actually
You know,
worked with him back
Oh,
in the
yes,
day,
yes,
right?
yes, indeed.
All right, so just want to say thank you again for letting us come through
For
and
sure,
kick it
for
with
sure,
you,
for
and
sure.
thank you for kicking it with us. But
Yes, indeed.
let's, you know, jump into the new record that you got going right
Glad to do it. You know, it's me featuring Big Mello. We had a when I was with the Ross Nest, we had a hit song called "Deuce Out the Roof." So this is like "Deuce Out the Roof 2" with me and Big Mello on it. Big Mello is like my way of paying homage to Big Mello, because he's the one that put me in the game to begin with. So I was just glad to do it. He's no longer with us, but I'll make sure that everybody still knows his name.
I actually still have the article, the clip out from his obituary when it was in the paper.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, I made a shrine of it on my wall. So that's what's up.
All right,
Second power is the loving with a killer, loving with a killer, loving with a killer. Come the second power is the loving with a killer.
Said I'm chunking dope, deuce out the road, deuce out the road. I'm chunking deuce out the road, deuce out the road. Said I'm chunking dope, deuce out the road, deuce out the road. I'm chunking deuce out the road, deuce out the road. Said I'm chunking.
No matter what you do, I be still ahead of you. Every barricade you haters got for me, I bust through. Plenty woes at the show, so what's one more dime? Gotta shine with Big Mello, hit them one more time. On top, never flop since I entered the game. Love beats, bang the streets, so remember my name. It's the Come Die King, and I do what I do.
All right, just want to say shout out to Mr. Harvey Love again for letting us come through and invade his space over at FMG Studios. But now it's time to get down to the nitty gritty, what we here for, Miss Tell It Like It Is, this music review. Today the artist is Wochi. He is a rapper out of Louisiana who has over 60,000 views on YouTube. Recently he came through to see myself and Miss V at the Hush Radio show on GMT Radio. And he brought his new mixtape, Wochoa. So from there were a few tracks that stood out to me, and we're going to play 3 of them for you today. And they are Dirty Urine, Run It Back, and 10 Toes, which is his single. How could I forget that one? But so just what I like about 10 Toes is he is kind of professing his love to his girl, but at the same time letting her know that, you know, he's loyal to the game. So he got to stay 10 toes down, you know, like that's what it is. So it's like, I love you and I know you love me, but if you really love me, you just gonna be my rider and we gonna stay 10 toes down together, all right? So Dirty Urine, the Dirty Urine record I like because he kind of being bold a little bit. It's like, you know, he's saying he know he on parole and he got that dirty urine, but he don't care. He don't give a So he can't get piss test basically. The dirty urine got a little bit of everything in there, okay? And Run It Back is basically talking about, you know, running up the check. You know, he run the check and he run it back. So basically, you know, trap song. But the song that I like the most is actually the one that we're gonna close out with the video to, and it's called Don't Need 'Em. And basically it is just saying, you know, F them if they ain't rocking with you, F them. You don't need them. Not your ex, not your current, not your friends, not your family. If they ain't rocking with you, F them, you don't need them. So with that being said, let's jump into it.
On that drug starting to act just like them churn. I keep money on the side for my attorney. About to kill that pussy, hope that she got life insurance. Hoping they don't piss me, I got dirty urine.
P.O. just hit my line, but she know I can't piss. Mama keep a frown, yeah, she know I ain't shit. On them white ball drugs, seeing elephants and shit. Feeling good, what kind of medicine is this? Real nigga can't be touched. Two's pop.
Trying to make it balance out.
Sinister on the track, you feel like
My baby, please don't make me choose. Can we all just get along? Please?
Baby, don't you trip, girl, let's take some trips. Every time she go to trip, I just kiss her lips. Every time she get to bitchin', I just tell her hush. Running back, everything, feeling like a cartoon. Goldfish, got the fish, fork in a pot like a harpoon. Dominique Davis in the kitchen, bunions on the feet, war wounds. I don't like it, need to run it back.
Alright, I hope you all enjoyed those records as much as I did. I've been jamming the CD since I got it, actually, from beginning to end. So shout out to Wochi again. Those three that you just heard were Dirty Urine, Run It Back, and 10 Toes, which is his current single right now. So I mentioned a fourth one before we jumped into those, those previews, and we're going to close out with that video, which is my favorite song off of his mixtape, and it's called Don't Need 'Em. So here it is. Check it out and make sure y'all tune in next week because we gonna have a treat for y'all. Alright? Bye.
I don't need anyone, no one. I don't want not a single one.
Bitches, I don't need them. Niggas, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. Bitches, I don't need them. Niggas, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. Niggas, I don't need them. No, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. Bitches, I don't need them. No, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. 2 cents, you can keep it. I'm a baller. No, I don't really need them. Fuck you call it. I be riding 2-seaters. Armor rolling. Ain't no sign of easy. Foreign cars. Rolling 1 deep. I'm better off. Playground 1 deep. Tell the bar, told ya, I'm anti-social. They would take your heart and proceed to roll over. As I got older, heart got colder, and the love boat I was on flipped over. Niggas say they real, but don't act like they supposed to. And they don't give a damn thing about Costa Nostra. And fake bitches, I don't get them. No, I wouldn't hit them. No, no, I wouldn't hit them. No, no, I wouldn't hit them. I know how to pick them. It was them pretty bitches, put them ugly ways in my system. For real, bitches, I don't need them. Niggas, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. Bitches, I don't need them. Niggas, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. Niggas, I don't need them. No, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. Bitches, I don't need them. No, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. They say I'm acting funny, but I'ma act a card. She said she want my friendship, I'ma beg your pardon. They created monsters, look at what they started. Taking all my feelings, I flush them down the toilet. Attitude on drip sergeant. Yeah, 1 bedroom apartment. Roommates, I don't need them. No, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. Niggas, they be red. Cause that pussy that they love ain't gonna leave him, yeah, and they won't need him. Can you believe him? I don't wanna see him, pray to God that I'll never be on. Bitches, I don't need them. Niggas, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. Bitches, I don't need them. Niggas, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. Niggas, I don't need them. No, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. No, no, I don't need them. Bitches, I don't need them. No, I don't need them.